Yeah. هذا واسي كذا ما دي Debre, dokter farmasi, Wadi Medhanealem. Administrator hosi salasan teruskan graduate guru alo kemudian alam salasan teruskan tahun መዛሕትኦም ወይ ሽዑ ተወሊዶም ቤተክርስትያን ክጅመር ከሎ ወይ ድማ ደቂ ሓደ ዓመት ነይሮም መብዛሕትኦም እግዚአብሔር አምላክ እዚ ነገር ይገብርና ኣሎ ክብርና አምላክ ሓንቲ መዝሙር ከዓ ሕጂኻ Veronica Apoki, college graduate. Okay, the master's degree. Okay, BTN Sahaya dia kau Sahaya. Eden Asmellash. Okay. ስጋ ሕጂ ኮሌጅ ግራጁዌት አንጽወር ገለና ማለት ኤፍሬም ኃይለ በራሪ ናሆም ዘውዴ የለም አቦ አሎ አቦላ Rahel Muse next. ሰዊት ነጋሲ ክብርን አምላክ ይሁን። እጅ ድማ ሃይ ስኩል ግራጁዌት እንጀምርና አሮን አስፋው አቤል ቴድሮስ የለ አደ አጋዚ ሚካኤል Alexandra Solomon. Arsena Debre. Elizabeth Solomon. Iyoget Bitwadet Filmon Haile. Filmon Haile, you know? Okay, hold on. Hana Karake. Henok Berhane. Helen Asmoro. Hermela Kretki. Neron Flom. Million opponent. Okay. Sekarang terlalu 9 million opponent. If not, Noah Tedros. Filmon Taspagar. Ruta Johannes. Salina Maasho. ሰላም ተስፋ አለን ሲራክ ኢዮ Isa ወልደ ገብርኤል ዮሴፍ ጎንዳ ሸዊት ነጋሲ ኦኬ ሕራይ ክፍልና አምላኽ ይሁን እግዚአብሔር አምላኽ ፀጉኡ ስለዘብፅሓና እዚ ደርፋት ጊዜ ንሪኦ ኣለና ቀፂልና እንታይ እዩ ኩሉ ግዜ እንታይ ይገብር ነቶም ግራጁዌት ዝገብሩ ገለ ካብቶም ግራጁዌት ዝገብሩ ክዛረቡ ንዕድል ኢና ኣብዚ እዋን እዚ ነዚ ግራጁዌሽን እዋን ሰለስተ ካብ ሃይ ስኩል ክልተ ካብ ኮሌጅ ሕፅር ዝበለ መልእኽቲ ከመሓላልፉ እዮም ሓንቲ ሓፍቲ እውን ኣላ ድሕሪኦም ካብ ትህብ መጀመሪያ እምበኣር ዮሴፍ ወልደኣብ ዮሴፍ
Good morning, everybody. أنا كزارة معكم أكلكم كزارة ما أكلكم in English like that, so sorry. Okay. So yeah, first I just want to start off with a quick prayer. So I wrote a couple things down on my phone. And the first thing I want to say is that the reason everybody like right here is because everybody all the graduates are here is because everybody in the church. You know, like we had a lot of great teachers along the way. I mean, like for myself, I can say I had Ahmad start off. I had both Latenses. I had Nazareth. I had Samuel Kashasma. And Abba Kashia Tahaya. I had like everybody who just always like. They taught us how to have good morals, always to have discipline, and just be good people. You know, if it was never for that, you know, like the way they punished us all the time, like, you know, we did something bad, they'd like Tambaraka and all that stuff. Like, it's, you know, it was bad in the moment, but it's truly a blessing because it sees like we see what we turned into right now. And then one of the quick points I wanted to make was like throughout what I learned throughout high school. I know it's not much because we got college graduates and we have a pharmacy graduate, we have all these type of graduates, but one thing I learned in high school is like, it's not going to be easy. What's supposed to be easy, or nothing was supposed to be easy for all of us, you know, like, compared to all the people who were born here, not born here, like, who had parents born here, and everything was just given to them, like, they're like raised in like nice, crazy nice families and all that stuff, we're probably not going to have the same exact, we're going to have disadvantages, you know? Everyone's going to say you're from a different country, blah, blah, you're doing all that. But I think there's one thing that's about all of us that just makes up for all that, and it's that like we're all together, you know, like I don't feel disadvantaged at all because I always have brothers to, you know, talk to whenever I need them, and I have everybody here, all the parents here care about me almost as much as my parents, and I see like the love is just, you know, it's amazing. One last thing to say. Moving forward, it's keeping faith is the most important thing, you know? It's called faith for a reason because it's like, it's more based off of the spiritual than the physical, you know? Faith is supposed to be hard to have, and as long as we fight every test together as brothers and sisters, we'll easily maintain faith and do things, great things through God, and that's all I have to say. Thank you guys.
Okay. Next. Plus Maria.
So, like Yusuf said, we weren't really ready to speak, but of course I've been looking forward to this moment for a long time. Like I remember being a little kid sitting over here and, you know, just listening to all the speakers speak, and then the fact that I'm here is like really scary, so it's kind of great. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you so much. Like Joseph is not kidding when I consider all of you guys my parents. I'm just thinking to my dad there, you know, like and my mom's from over here. Thank you to Alma, both of those senses, to Nazareth, even though I came to her class late a couple times. Like, you guys never gave up on us. You guys really took such good care of us. Like, this is the second family. I know when I'm not at home, everybody here I consider to be my family, and that's something that's very special and very rare. So, just my high school experience as a whole, it was kind of hard, of course, you know, graduating is something that you look forward to, but the process to get there isn't the easiest thing. But things were hard, and I can easily say that coming every Sunday to church, not being lazy, even though when we feel tired every morning, try to make an excuse as to not to go. I feel like coming here on Sundays after a really long week was very, it was like a sigh of relief, I guess you could say. Coming here, being around all of you, being able to, you know, say thank you to God, even if nothing significant happened that week, just saying thank you for letting me make it through another week. Thank you for allowing me to withhold all the accomplishments I have, and half of the success that I've achieved so far would not even be possible if it weren't for you guys and if it weren't for God. So, basically, like, before tests, before races, I would always be the one So, I just want to say thank you to this church, because this church, aside from my family and my values, this church has really shaped me as a person and as a character. And I feel like what I've learned in this church is what I'm going to take with me to college. And this is only the beginning. So I thank God so much for allowing all of us to make it to this point. But as we enter this new chapter in our lives, we have to make sure our faith doesn't leave us, because, you know, like college, you can easily get caught up and you can forget the way of the church, but this church really shaped us. Like, we've been here since we were how little. And through the community, through all of us, like, I'm just so grateful, and I hope that God will stay with me and aid me as I enter through this next chapter of my life. And if there's any bit of advice that I can give to these younger kids sitting here and, you know, just rising through high school or entering high school, no matter what age you are, I would just say, you know, keep your faith close, get really involved in school, because, you know, getting into college is becoming much more competitive now. So I want to see you guys with a bunch of cords and things on your necks when I come back next year to see you all graduate. And just remember, just keep your faith close, because I promise you, like, half of the stuff, like I said before, I would not have accomplished if it weren't for, like, God's relentless, like, blessings. I'm so blessed, and I'm so thankful, and I'm so thankful for everybody in this church, and I'm thankful to Abigail. She loves them. So to everybody. So just thank you.
This mom, first off, I want to give thanks to God for bringing everybody in my congregation here today and bringing all my graduates here today. I'd like to thank God for that. But I cannot continue without saying something very important. Everybody in this church, everybody who's ever gone to this church is blessed. Especially these kids, all these kids sitting before me, y'all are really blessed to have a group like this, such a backbone, such just people that care about you so much. It's incredible. Like, other groups of people, I don't see them care for other people's kids half as much as everybody in here will. Like, everybody in here, they'll probably hit you or something for doing something wrong, but you know, it's all out of love, you know, whatever. But pretty much, there's a lot to be thankful here. Every single teacher I've ever had since I was a kid, they grow me up. Like, going to church 3 times a week, that made me different people around me, but I wasn't really afraid because I liked it. And, you know, Fridays and Saturdays were good until I have to do work, you know. But, you know, learning Tigrinya, learning how to read and write, learning to study the Bible, it made me different. But Sundays is a different story. Being a deacon, I had a lot of responsibilities, and as a child, my uncle saw me he always told me, you gotta learn this, you gotta learn that, and he always tried to tell my mom on me, right? But, you know, I didn't believe him, thought, Uncle Simon was all taught. And one day, he comes in, he's like, my mom walks in the room, she's like, Uncle Simon told me something. I'm like, what? You haven't been doing your Geezan? I'm like, yeah. But, so my summer was kind of torturous. Day in, day out, I learned the Geezan, and after a period of 3 months, I learned how to sing. I was great, and it felt great, it felt amazing. And I'm really glad I have all these teachers in front of me in this front row. Uncle Samuel, my mom, Uncle Keshi, Uncle Solomon, Uncle Goodmine, Keshi Badahat, Uncle Nagasi, Keshi Asmura. Thank you for teaching me, for correcting me, for showing me the right way, and just calling me how it is sometimes, because I need to hear it. But something that makes me sad is that I look in this room and I can find only 1 or 2 deacons in the liturgy. And something very important to me, something that brought me and my mom closer, was the fact that we learned it together, and she knows just as much as I do. She can sing it just as well as I. Sunday morning, you could probably get my mom to do it, and that's incredible. There aren't many people like that. And so, what I dare you parents and you kids to do, if you want to be able to call yourself a deacon, if you want to be able to call yourself a deacon, please learn it together. It's incredible to learn it. It's very deep. This last part's about high school, right? Well, something about high school is you gotta get it done. No one's gonna do it for you, right? It's tough. You can have rough days, rough weeks, rough semesters. Like, all high school can be rough. Just gotta be honest. High school isn't easy, and it wasn't meant to be easy, but no one's gonna do it for you. And if you do your job, if you stay in classes, stay in clubs, you get to go to a good college, your parents get to brag about you, you get to go out the house, you know, leave home, and it's all good. So, you know, pull your weight. High school separates the cream from the crop. All right. I want to be blunt. Okay. So if you want to make the most of yourself, just get down and do your work. The hardest part about doing anything in high school is sitting down and getting in the mindset. Because after that, you can just, once you realize I got to do this work right now as best as I can, and you sit down and do it, you breathe. There's nothing harder than, you know, there's nothing harder than just sitting down and doing it. I myself am a procrastinator. I've never done anything on time. I usually do things like about 12 hours before they're due, all right? Or maybe 10 minutes before they're due. But that's something I'd like to change, and it takes incredible discipline. Discipline is very key to high school. If you want to do all of your work, if you want to, you know, manage your entire club activities, in-school activities, extra credit, you need to manage your time like nobody's business. Can't let your parents micromanage you. can't let nobody tell you nothing, right? Discipline is key. So now that I've told you the key to high school, I say congratulations to the class of 2017, and we'll meet back here in 4 years.
Okay, thank you, Aaron. Very good message. And now from college also, we will start with Medhanealem.